Howdy folks, welcome to episode 14. Today we're going to see if we can get this little turnaround thing built and get some boxcars down here to take out our loot. And we're going to see what we need. I think coal is going to be our limiting factor. No, it's not coal, it is the raw iron. Okay, so we're going to want to bring cordwood up to get more raw iron because our lumber, we only used, what was that, half? 369? Yeah, we only used 3 things of it, I think. And then, what did we bring up in raw iron? We brought up 8? Was that what it was? It was 6. We brought up 6 raw iron. So we used 4 raw iron. Okay. And we used 6 of those. It must have been 2 at a time. Okay. So anyway, what we got here is, we've got 32 tools. Cool. And we've got 8 pipes. So we can probably put together, I think we can put the, no, we can't put the pipes on one of those. Okay, we're going to need to bring the other, we're going to need to bring the boxcars and the other logging cars all the way down. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to buy an engine, not an engine, we're going to have to buy the boxcars. And so I think we're going to do that right now. Cheats. We're going to put in some money, increase money by, we have 528, so we're going to add 400. And so let me show you what we've got here. So we've got 928 because I looked and these cars, let me see, we have these cost 200, they can take 6. You can carry 6 crates on them. 6 boxes of tools. And the other one is the boxcar. Whoops. It's not that, it's this. There we go. This boxcar can carry 12, and it doesn't cost twice as much. So we're going to buy 3 of these boxcars. That'll give us a capacity of 36. We've got 32 there, so we'll be in good shape there. I think we should go with the red boxcar, the first, right? In the first group. Okay, so we're going to buy 3 of these. Those are 4,400 pounds. What do those weigh compared to? Let's see what those weigh compared to the other cars. See, those weigh twice as much. And let's see what the other flats weigh that we carry around. 24. Okay, so those weigh twice as much too. So those are going to have a disadvantage. We're probably going to have to like double the hill to bring those up. 2640. Yeah, definitely. We're going to have to double the hill to bring those up. Okay. And then we're going to get 3 of those. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build out our thingy, and we're going to bring our cordwood cars down. Let me see. I'm kind of thinking we should bring this back to the factory too. So I think what we need to do is we need to start turning. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's go like this first. We'll figure this out. I think we'll have to measure this the way we did last time. Is we're going to go like this. 3-foot rail. And we're going to go like this to get this lined up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start here, which we can go a little bit this way, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come out here, and then I think we're going to start turning. I'm kind of thinking we should be turning to the left like this, or should we be turning to the right as we're coming off that, which is going to give us a bigger, I don't think either of them is going to give us a bigger radius. And I think we were able to make the radius last time. So I think what we'll do is we'll put this here. And then what we need to do is we need to find our spot out here. That's like the widest turn that we can make. So I know it's out here somewhere. But basically we want to find, I think what we'll do is we'll lay circular segments out at different radii is what we'll try. We're going to try this method of of measuring. We'll see what happens. Okay, and let's see. We're going to get rid of this too, because we want to be able to see where our car is. And the other thing, I'm thinking that maybe we can make a Y over here. Although I guess if we have a turnaround, we don't really need a Y, do we? You know? Does that make sense? To have a Y and a turnaround? Because basically... Well, yeah, I guess it would, because otherwise our only choice is to come out the same way we went in. We don't have a way to turn it or anything around. Although probably a engine turnaround where you can just disconnect the engine and turn it around would probably be easier and make more sense. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go like this. We're going to start with a 3-foot rail. We're going to connect it here. And then we're going to go circular. And then we're going to go, let's go like this. We're going to bring our radius down. And let's see what our, there's 40. So we're going to bring our 40 out. There's our radius of 40. I don't think we can go any farther. And then we're going to bring this radius of 40 out and see where they hit. And so we're going to have to go like this. There we go, 40. Okay. And then we're going to go to 45. We do this. We're going to go 50. And then we're going to go 55. I just want to see what our relative things are here. Or maybe 60. Let's try 60. 60. Where's our... Did we... Oh, it went the other way. Okay, let's try this again. This. 3-foot rail. There we go. And this is 60 meter. Okay. And then we're going to go the same thing on this side. We're going to go like this. And then we're going to go down to, let's try 60. See if we can figure out where these meet, where these cross. Okay. So this is the midway point right here, is where they cross. So I think that's what we need to do, is we need to extend out from here, right? And so let's go like this. 1 degree, we're going to take off the circular thing, and we're going to go like this. And we need to align with this center, right? And then we're going to come out here. And then we'll go straight, and let's go like this. There, perfectly straight. Okay, so that's where our... No, you know what we need to do is we need to connect this. Let me do this again, one more time here. We're going to go like this. Is it going to go the other way? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're going to delete all this stuff anyway. Is it going to go that way? All right. Demolish rails. All right, so we're going to go this way. And we're going to go out to about here, because that looks like about where we can maximize, right? And then, see, the thing is, if we come out this far, then we're basically just bowing out, I think. I don't know, we'll see. Let's try, we're going to go like this, and we're going to put a cross over here, and then we're going to try to connect these. So we're going to take all these out of here, all this junk out of here. There we go. And all this junk out of here. I just want to be careful because I don't want to delete the one that the train's sitting on. And then we're going to try connecting this. So we're going to see what we get. If we connect this to this, what do we get? See, that seems like a reasonable stretch of track, doesn't it? Because that was where our two things met. It should be a reasonable curve. It looks, yeah, see, it's really steep at the end. That's the thing. Is it's a lot steeper at the end than it is at the beginning. So we're going to try doing this, and we're going to connect a couple more of these. We're going to do a couple of these crossovers, right? And we're going to try this. All right, so we're gonna connect these. See, we used that to find the center point. So now we're gonna see if we can connect which ones connect best, right? So we're gonna go from here to here, and then we'll go up in the air and take a look and see, or we'll look on the map either way. But yeah, we'll see which of these does better. So, see, there's a difference already. Can you see the difference? So let's look on our map. This one goes, the problem is not, yeah, the problem is not so much, these look actually sharper, don't they? This one looks way sharper. I think the problem is the length of this handle. We need to lengthen that spline handle, because that spline handle is right here. We need to bring the spline handle out there, and that'll smoothen, it'll smoothen the curve, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to delete this middle one, because this middle one is definitely a problem. Look at how sharp that is. That one's definitely a problem. And what happens if we run it this way? I'm just curious if it's going to do the same. If it's going to do the same curve this way. Is it going to do the same thing? It almost looks like it's a different curve, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. See, it is a different curve. Huh. Okay. So, I mean, any three of these look like they would be doable, but I think almost this middle one looks better. Let's put the other side on, and we'll see. We're going to go like this, and this, and we're going to see what that middle one looks like. Yeah, that middle one looks, I mean, it doesn't look any worse than the outside one. The only thing is I think we can improve the outside one more. So I think we will keep that. I think we're going to keep it there. Okay, so we're going to demolish rails here, if we can, right? If it'll let us. And then I'm kind of thinking we should demolish this, and we're going to put in a little straight segment. We'll put in our little straight segment. We can put that back if we need to. That's hilarious. Okay, that was weird. Let's try that again. Apparently it doesn't want to make it that short, does it? Oh, let's go like this and see if it'll... Nope, it doesn't want to let us do it. Okay, so I guess we do need to keep this in here. Apparently it won't let us put a piece of track that's that short. All right, and that is going to line up. Okay, so then we just need to get this lined up out here. The other thing we want to do here is I think we want to put a... We do want to put a switch on here. So I think what we'll do is we'll put a three-way switch. Do we want a three-way switch? Or a two-way switch? Let's go like this. That's really skewed, isn't it? It doesn't want to connect. That's really weird. Why does it not want to connect? Let's go like this. See if this will do it. This should let us, yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna come around this way. So we need to run this track out to here, because that's gonna be, where's our switch? Our switch is right over there. Okay. So our switch is gonna be over here-ish. Somewhere. And then we're gonna put our bridge up here. Let's get our bridge up. Let's get rid of these. Whoops. Get rid of these too before we put our bridge on, just so we can see a little bit better what we're doing. Now that we know where our trees need to go away. There we go. The spinning trees. I cut down some trees and they've never spun like that. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed in the reality engine. Okay, what was our... It was creosote. 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 There we go. Okay, so we're going to go like this. There we go. And I mean, we could just make this... We could make this angle straight. Why don't we do that? Demolish rails. We're going to go like this. We're going to go creosote, and we're going to make this in a straight line. So we're going to go radius 0 meters. And then we're going to come out here. That's perfect. Okay. So, and that'll be right there. Looks good. All right, and then we're going to delete this one, and then we're going to connect it this way. And we'll take off our straight, and we'll let this do its thing. There we go. And then this is going to be our little yard slash turnaround slash Y. See, I think we should do like we did last time, where we just put a... We put one right here. We put a switch here. And we can go out that way. I'm not sure. I think if we go this way... Let's go like this. I think if we go this way, and then we can even go across. We can go across the bridge. But I'm kind of thinking what we could do is put... We could put another switch out here, and then put a little turnaround thingy. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, we're gonna put a turnaround, an engine turnaround thingy. So we're gonna put a switch, switch right, and then we're gonna go like this up to the river, and then we're gonna do this, and we're going to put a thingy. Where is our turntable? We're going to put a turntable over here. See how close we can get that. Like that. And that should allow us to connect reasonably. So we're going to go like this, and then we're going to connect to here. Is it going to let us... Is it going to do that? It's going to make us connect to that? So we need to... Okay, I guess we need to rotate it. But if we go like this, that'll let us do it, I think. Let's see. Demolish, rails, and turntable. There we go. Yeah, like that. Okay, cool. And then let's get rid of this tree. Couple trees here. Couple, 2 trees. Can we hit it? Yeah, there we go. Clear this area out a little bit. Okay. Did we get that one? I think we did. All right. And I think that's everything. Is that one going to go away? I think there was one that was closer. Okay, and then we'll get these two. Just because they're kind of close. All right, and then we can put an end of track here. If we need longer, is it going to let us? I know it's over here somewhere. It's usually like down below a little. There it is. There we go. Okay. See? Bonk. All right. So now if we need to turn around our engine, we can do so without having to worry about, without having to worry about which way we're coming in and all that stuff. We've got our nice little thingy here. I almost want to put the other creosote. I want to put like a creosote one here, but I'd have to lay it this way. Let's see if we can do it. See if we can make it happen. Creosote. think we have to go this way to make it, because it's on the left. See? That's beautiful. Okay, and then we can get rid of that one. There. Cool. Okay, so we've got all these. And we need to bring down, I guess we need to put some more fuel in this too. Let's go like this. Alright, so we need to bring this down to, I don't want a regulator, I want that. And we used 3 of those and 4 of those. Does that make sense? Did we bring 3? Yeah, did we bring 6? How much lumber did we bring? I thought it was 3 on each thing. So we brought 9. So we used 3 there. How did we use 3 of one and 2 of the other? Because that doesn't divide by anything, unless it only did one group. It's possible, I guess, that it did one group. So it used 3 of that and 4 of that. Okay. And then what do we have for raw iron? Because I think what we need is we need to bring more cordwood. Yeah, we need to bring more cordwood to get more raw iron. And then once we do that, when we do that, we also need to bring, is it rails? No, we need to bring raw iron. And then we need to bring the other thing, the logs. That's what it is. We need to get the log cars, and those log cars are all by themselves. So whoever comes down here to pick up these new cars can pick up the log cars at the same time. So why don't we bring this one down, and I think we're gonna park these, and then we're gonna teleport, is what we're gonna do. So I'm not gonna drive this all the way across the map by itself. We're gonna okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna park this. Now, see, the thing is, I think we already have a problem because our switch. See, we came in head first. There's no way for me to. Oh yeah, there is. I can go around the back. I can go around that way and come around and push this on. Okay. All right, I can do that. That's what we're gonna have to do. To get these out of the way, we're gonna have to push them. But I think we're just gonna role play this anyway. We're gonna teleport. But yeah, what we could do is if we want to put these on the siding here and then get the engine out, what you would do is you would park them right here and then drive the engine all the way around. You drive the engine up here, across the switch and bring it back down and then push them onto the siding, right? Okay, so we need to push that siding. There we go. I think this is long enough to carry those cars. We probably will want to put a bridge across that thing. The question is, do I really want to leave all of these? Because we're still going to need those. Let me think here for a minute. We're still going to need all of these to come back. So why are we parking them down here? Why don't we bring them up to the not the ironworks, but the other thing? We'll bring them up to the other place. And then we'll go get our cars. How's that sound? Deal? All right. Because we can test our track on the way back. So. All right. Instead of leaving these down here, because I mean, if we leave these down here, then next time we have to bring stuff to here, we're not going to have these cars, right? We're just going to have an empty engine, and the cars are going to be all the way at the other end of this down here. Not even down, but across here. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll just do this. And I don't think we need 100%. Get some fuel economy going here, right? There we go, because there's even a little bit of downhill right here. When we hit this creosote thing, there's a tiny bit of hill. Yep, see there's a little bit of a hill over this, to make it over this thing. Alright, so yeah, we're going to bring this back up. We might have difficulty bringing these up to the thingy. We might have to double these too. I'll have to think about that. Well, we're just going to have to find out when we get there. They look like they're going to do okay. Okay, so we want to do up here. I guess we can just park them here. Yeah, we can just park them here and leave them there. That's fine. There's nobody's going past that. It's not a main line anyway. So yeah, we'll bring these up here and we'll park them on that. And we're going to flip that switch. So that way we can go when we get there. And we're just going to see if we can go full speed up this hill. Because we are going to hit some hill up here, I think. At the very end. Let's see. Doesn't it look like we're climbing up a hill? Alright, we're just going to keep it at full throttle then. So that when we do hit the hill, we're not screwed. Yeah, see? We are hitting a hill here. You can hear it slowing down. These cars are really bouncing on those corners too. I love it. Alright. And then, yeah, and then we can teleport the engine back. Oh, it sounds like it's slowing way down, but it's still going 15. It's still going 16. 15, 16. It's funny. And we'll put together... That's going to be 6 cars, but they're going to be heavy, so we'll see. I think 6, like, loaded cars is probably our limit on this, as far as getting up that long hill that we did before. And I think we're going to replace that track with bridge, too, because it looks pretty awful with that giant elevated stone wall. It looks pretty ridiculous, I think. It's my opinion, anyway. So we're... Whoa! That was kind of scary. That corner right there is pretty scary. But yeah, we'll replace that with some stone wall here. Okay. Man, that one corner there is pretty scary. Almost seems like we should go across that. Doesn't it? Alright. Or smooth it out a little bit, at least. Instead of going around that sharp of a corner. There we go, we're almost there. This is our little bit of a hill. The other thing is if we brought these back, you know, if we brought these back and they were loaded for whatever reason, if we had to bring these back along with other cars, it would be additional weight, and then we might have problems getting up hills and stuff. Okay, so we're going to go straight, and then we're going to flip that switch. I know I've been risking a crash by flipping the switch with the thingy. So we're going to go like this. Stop. We're going to jump out, flip the switch. There we go. Alright, so we're going to back these up to here and leave them here. There we go. I'm almost tempted to just bring the coal cars back too, but we don't need coal, so we can probably do a load without the coal. You know what I mean? We don't need that much. We have an excess of coal. I think we only used 1 coal for all of that, because we have 17. I think it did use 1. Okay. So it uses 3 lumber with each thing. That's a lot of lumber. We're going to have to bring... You know what? I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to bring cars to get more lumber. We're only going to get 2 more loads out of that. Well, we'll do that later, because right now we... Here. We're going to tie these off. Let's see if this will hold. I don't think it's too much of a hill here. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, cool. So yeah, at some point we're going to have to bring more lumber. We used up our raw iron. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to re-rail this, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to come back this way, because we're not going to drive an empty engine all the way across the map. There's no reason to. All right. And then we're going to re-rail that here. Okay. Oh, I like how the the whistle's going all the way back there. It's rubber banding. Okay, that was hilarious. I love it. All right. Can we hit the whistle? There we go. Okay. So let's see what our fuel is. Oh, you know what? We had fuel. We were fine with that. Re-rail. Let's take the brake off here. Can we hit the... Yeah, good. I was going to say, can we hit the brake without... Come on, you can do it. All right. And... Re-rail. There we go. Okay, and we're going to re-rail that here. Okay, that one already has a thingy. And then we're going to go like this, re-rail this one. And we're... Whoa! Wow. It didn't like that. There we go. All right. There. That should put all 3 of them together. And then that one is going to have a pin there, and then this one we're going to put the coupler in, and then we're going to reverse. There we go. There. Okay, then we should be able to put everything together here. And this one there, and this one here. And then we can turn off the brakes on this one. Where'd the brakes go? Over here. There we go. Okay, so we should have everybody has no brakes on, etc., etc. We're going to go forward. And we're going to go get our logging cars. Let's double check. Yeah, okay, you can see it up here. They don't have any brakes on. Okay. And let's see if our switches are set for us. I think they should be. Yeah, because that was the last place we went. Okay, so we just need to come up to here before we stop. I'm trying to think if we should bring Betsy with the cordwood at the same time. Because we're going past the same place, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're going past the same place, so I think we will. We'll get Betsy up the hill with the cordwood, and then we're gonna drop the cordwood off at the ironworks, and then we can probably bring more of the whatchamacallits down there if we want to. But I think we'll do that, and because we can basically, we're pulling on a flat, we can just pull Betsy and the other cars like dead weight, you know, because we're not going to be going up a big hill. I guess we will be going up that big hill. We'll put Betsy's regulator on 100. We'll put her regulator on 100% and have her push, and then this one will regulate in the front, I think. That'll be an adventure, right? Okay. Is that that's our Y? See, I keep thinking there's a log, whatchamacallit, Firewood Depot right there, but it's not there. Okay, it's because of the last map. Is it night already? Are we back to nighttime already? I guess, yeah, I guess nighttime, the first nighttime was at the very beginning, which was like already a half hour ago. Wow. Okay. Alright, so we just need to get past the switch here, and then flip the switch, and then we're good. So we'll get that. Alright, let's jump out. Flip the switch. Let's see. Where's the brakes? Are these going to move if we hit the brakes? If we loosen the brakes, are they going to move? It's not. Okay, so we'll put the brakes back on. So that's going to do that. I think actually we should put the coupler on that one. We're going to take this one off. We want the coupler on this one because those box cars can be tricky to get. Turn on our lantern here. We're going to have to do this in dark. And we did hit the switch, right? All right. There we go. Okay. And hopefully this will get there and not like stop just short. Yeah, it's going to get there. Okay, cool. All right. Now we can turn off our brakes. There we go. Okay, we're good. We will probably want to flip that switch. We're going to do this. We're going to flip this switch after this is passed so that we don't have to stop and do that next time. There we go. There we go. I got in. Alright, so yeah, we'll bring this up to the cordwood spot. Where's our moon? Where's that moon going? I can't see the moon. Let's see. Is that R and T? Can we see the moon? There it is. It's blurring. It's moving so fast across the sky, it's blurring. It's hilarious. Okay. See, are we slowing down? A little bit. Just a little bit. No, not really. Okay. It's not too bad. Alright. Let's see what we got here. 18, 19. I mean, we've coasted down this before. It hasn't been a problem, so we'll see. No, we're fine. We'll go up to 22. Cool. Alright, we're going to go back up to 24%, I think. So then we're going to need to... Are we going to want to put this past... Yeah, we're going to want to put this past the switch. We'll run this past the switch by Betsy. This is what we'll do. And our cars are out of order. 1, 3, 2. All right. Oh, that's right. There's a little bit of hill before that bridge. Okay. And I think our switches are set here. Let's see. No, it's not. Okay. All right. We need to set this switch. Okay. Let's turn off our lantern. There we go. Okay. All right, we did have to change this. I think that was in the bonus episode. We did have to rebuild this because the wall, the cars were bouncing off the wall. Yeah, I think that was in 12.5. The cars were bouncing off the side of the wall right here where it came in close. And so we did rebuild this with a different, the non-wall one with the dirt one. So yeah, we'll definitely want to get this past that little choke point there. There's a little foul, basically. All right. So we're good there. We're going to stop this one here. How's our fuel? What's our fuel level? There. Okay. All right, so let's get Betsy going here. Get Betsy loaded up with our cordwood. And I think it takes 3 each, right? Let's get this. There. Get Betsy running. All right. Is this 2? Do these take 2? I think these take 2 cordwood each. Okay. So we're going to go like this. I think it goes right through me. That's awesome. Okay. The brake. There we go. And I'm not sure if we're going to build back that yet or not, the logs. I think we might wait for a future episode to do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to build this. We're going to connect that to that with a switch so that you can come up here and get logs too. But then I think we're not gonna go up that hill anyway, so I don't think it matters. All right. I don't think it matters if we build it today. It's not going to make a difference. We're not going to use that. Even if we did build it today, we wouldn't use it. But I was thinking we might use that because then we can get a running start, but that's not going to help us at all. Okay, brake. I think that's good. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see. Yep, perfect. Okay, one more. See, our boiler pressure needs to come up too. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this to the end of the track here. So we're going to let this roll. And then we're going to let our boiler pressure come up. Because we don't want to try to to do this without boiler pressure. And also we'll come down to the end of the track here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to save. So that way we've got there we go. We're going to save the game so that we've got a starting point if this comes flying off the rails when we get a running start. We haven't done this with a running start, so I'm curious to see what happens. We're going to bring us all the way to the end. And then we'll see. That should be good. I like how it's just floating in the air there too. Okay, so we're going to jump out. We're going to go like this. Save game. Episode 14A. Back. Continue. Okay. Reverser. Let's do it. It's 108 miles to Chicago. Got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Okay. I don't think it's that bad of a scene. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Okay. I think Betsy could probably even make it up that hill with 4 cars. Probably not 5, but I think 4. And for some reason I was thinking Betsy was going to be tail first, but this is probably a little bit better. Alright, so we're going to flip this switch. And then we're going to jump back in. Oh, you know what we want to do too? Is we want to put that on there. We're going to put that coupler on there. Okay, so let's do this. Forward. All right, we're going to get this moving forward. We're going to gently connect this. And then we'll put Betsy's regulator at something, probably so that Betsy can push the whole train at a reasonable speed. And then Barnesy will be doing the extra. No, not that much. I didn't want to do that much. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Barnesy will be doing the... is she going to stop? Okay. All right. I didn't want to stop that much. That's why. Okay, there we go. There. All right. So we're going to leave Betsy at 36%. We'll try that. Because basically this should be able to stop us. All right, if we turn the brakes off here, see? So basically we're pulling almost no weight. There we go. I wanted them to not be synced. They're kind of not synced. See, we're at 11 cars now. This is our longest train so far. And then is this up the... I think it's up a hill to get to this bridge. Okay, so if we leave this at 0, we should be okay. And if we hit the brakes, we can slow down and stop and all that. So... and it'll give us time, if we need to like run back and hit Betsy's brakes. Right? I mean, the other thing I could do... I could open the... there. I could open the window and use it in an emergency if needed. It's not like a guaranteed crash if we hit the brakes. It's just... it's way too much for... way too often. Okay, that sounds cool. I like that sound. So yeah, basically we can we can make it down to the coal mine without a problem. As far as the amount of power we need, we can use the brakes on this to slow down before we hit that big curve. Seems like Betsy's doing enough to keep us moving. Yep. Okay. I think there's one curve on here where we want to use the brakes before we turn. I don't remember for certain. There we go. We'll see. There we go. I guess the only other concern would be if we're going around a sharp corner and trying to slow down, that's going to make Betsy push us off the corner, or push the cars off the corner. Although we don't have any sharp corners here, do we? I think we're good until we get to that corner. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I think we do need to change Betsy's throttle here before we get to this corner. So we're going to go like this. We're going to do this. We're going to turn off the regulator on Betsy so that we can use Barnesy on this. Okay. There we go. I want to use Barnesy only for this section. And we'll turn up Betsy's regulator when we get to the big corner, because we want to take our time around this sharper corner here. Let's get some speed going here a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. The trick is this hillside right here prevents you from being able to swing out wider unless you go up a big hill. And then the thing is you're trying to do a hill and a corner at the same time, which presents its own problems, you know. I think there could be a way to do that if we put a connecting segment out there and then connect to it. We can try widening that turn, because we're probably going to need to when we get to the bigger. I mean, the other thing you can do is you can put a switch in there, but you have to have enough length beyond the switch that's like as long as the entire train that you're pulling. So if you pull a train that's, you know, even this long is about the longest you'd be able to get around that corner by doing that. Unless you had like a porter to be able to do all that. And then it's like you're doing all that so just so you don't have to slow down going around a corner. You know, seems a bit excessive, I think. All right. I think what we'll do is we'll be able to get this to the, we'll be able to get all this stuff to the ironworks. Not the ironworks, the smelter. We'll be able to bring the cordwood to the smelter. Well, maybe we'll get this to the ironworks too. Because our limiting factor is going to be, well, it's going to be both. It's going to be lumber and the raw iron, isn't it? Because we brought 9 and 6, but then it uses, we have 3 sets of it. So we use 3, 6, 9, and then the other one is going to be, oh, here. And the other one's going to be 4, 8, 12, or whatever it is. Probably, yeah, probably want to, those little wavies. That's hilarious. They look like little fishies swimming around the corner. Alright. Those little toy goldfish or whatever. Okay. But yeah, we've got 2, 4, 6 and then 3, 6, 9. So yeah, we've got 3 sets. We can make 3 sets. Although, I mean, you think about the boxcars could carry one whole set of that. So that's 2 more trips with the boxcars before we even before we ran out of. What did we run out of? Why isn't it making more of them? That's my question then. If we had, hold on, let's go look. What are our inputs? Okay, it's the raw iron. We need, yeah, that is our limiting factor. Okay. We need 4 of them. And then 2. We need 6 more in order to finish that off. What am I thinking? Yeah, we need 6 more in order to get 2 more thingies of it. 6 more raw iron, I believe, is what we're going to get out of these. So we'll be able to get 1 trip with these boxcars, but not 3 trips. But if we bring 6 more raw iron, then we can get 3 trips out of it. Does that make sense? You follow? All right. Is everybody following on the math? You got your whiteboard or your cheat sheet or whatever? Okay. So we're going to want to do this. We're going to want to go back into Betsy here. And we're going to want to put 100% regulator. And then Barnsey, we're going to do we don't have a sharp corner right before that, do we? Where's our corner? No, it's a nice smooth corner. Okay. We're good. So we can do this, because that way when we hit this hill, we should have stopped and I really should have put bridges in there. It feels ridiculous even driving on it, the way it is. Starting right about here. Where's the segment change? To find out where the segment changes, but yeah, we're definitely going to replace it. I mean, it's not that hard to replace it with the bridges either, because you just delete one segment in the middle and you replace it with a bridge, because you got the two endpoints. And then you just do that with the next segment until you run out of those. Let's see, are we going to make it all the way up the hill? The next trick is how to turn that off, right? I think we're going to do this. We're going to chance it. Open controls. We're going to leave Betsy's controls open here. We haven't done this for a while. We just need to be able to turn off Betsy's regulator and then hit F2. That's all we got to do. So once we get up this hill, once we get up that hill, we hit F2, we turn off Betsy's thing, and then we can use Barnesy to stop the train. Yeah, that wall is absurd, honestly. And we should probably just make it run along the edge of this instead. So we probably won't even copy it directly. So what I should do is just build it alongside that. And let's see, we need to come up and do... Are we up the hill now? I think we're up the hill. Yep. There we go. Okay. So we're going to need to go left so we can get past this stuff. Okay. Let's get up here. Go, 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 go. We need to turn left here so we don't ram into our things, because we need to get Betsy past that thing. So let's go like this. We need to get Betsy past the switch so Betsy can come back on this line. This is where you got to be careful about putting a downhill right after the switch too, right? Okay, so we got to get everybody past the switch. There we go. Okay, we're going to start speeding up here, I think. There's 4 cars, 3 cars, 2 cars. There we go. Okay. Is it going to stop? It's going to stop. Okay. Whoops, we need to get up here. Otherwise we're not going to be able to hit that switch. Okay, so we're going to go this way, and we're going to bring Betsy over. So we're going to disconnect this. Whoops. There we go. We still have fuel? Yeah, we still have fuel. Okay. Okay, so Betsy's going to come across this way. Did we? Yeah, okay. We got it. Those two switches together always mess me up when the handles are right next to each other. Like, did we get the right direction? This one we're definitely going to have to switch. Because even if it's the right way now, it's not going to be once we smash it into place. We'd probably replace that with a bridge too. Alright. And there we go. And there we go. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. It's tempting to bring all of those down there, you know? Leave the cars here, leave these cordwood cars here, and bring those all down in one train. But I think what we can do is we can bring the one down by itself and then bring Betsy down separately. Because that's going to be a bit excessive. Okay, so we want to bring these to here. Okay. I think this last car will unload correctly. So we have 0. There we go. Okay. And we need to bring this one back a little bit. So we're going to go there. There we go. And I think it uses 4 at a time. If I remember correctly, it uses 4 cordwood, so the other 2 aren't going to do us any good anyway. But we'll drop them off anyway. Yeah, see, it just used 4 of them. You see that? It just changed from 4 to 0, the number on there. Okay. And then these 2. Alright, so we've got that. And then we're going to bring Betsy back. Yep. We're going to have to turn Betsy around and all that stuff too. You know what? We're going to stop it here because we are out of time. So that is going to be it for episode 14. What we're going to do is we're going to fix these up. I think we're going to put bridges in here instead. It's just going to look a lot nicer. And then what we'll do is we're going to bring down these. We're going to bring down our empties and fill up on our tools and all that stuff. We should make some actual money with the tools. Be able to pay off all the loans we took out for all that, to buy those extra cars, right? But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 14. Join me in episode 15, where we'll finally do our next resource, and we'll see you then. Later.